Hello, you wonderful people. God, I'm just boiling alive. On a side note, hi, by the way. Today we are going to be covering the Tumble Rebellion kind of again. Some lovely person dropped it for me, so I feel like it'd be rude to not cover it. The only thing is that this is only one tier above what we already covered, I believe. Yes, so it starts off at +3, and it's brought to +4 here. So we don't get to see, if we can at least get it to be dropped at +5, then that means we can see what it looks like, and then the colors will just change. It doesn't ever like evolve past that more. There's only 2 variants usually for like TDM weapons. But yeah, the Tumble Rebellion Plus. Thank you dearly for dropping it for me, by the way. Appreciate that. This is one of those weapons that I just don't have the patience to upgrade and all those things. It's not even that bad. It's just I have zero interest in it. It's one of those weapons that's too slow for me to even have fun with. You know. Like I would just rather use the axe is where I'm at. It's kind of cool that you can throw it, but even still, it's kind of a, I don't know, I just find it to be like, nah, I'm okay. But yes, thank you so much for dropping it for me. We got to do that again, where we actually drop, like we have a stream where we're just dropping weapons for like underpowered people just to kind of pay it forward again, because yeah. But by the way, it's always something I get asked on stream, how you drop weapons for anybody, if you have like a friend that needs it or something like that, because he's joining Let It Die and you're on PC. You want to find, or you want to basically favorite whatever country they are in. So say if someone's in North Dakota, your buddy's over there, you would, or he's just on that team, you would basically add that to favorites by hitting square or X or whatever it is for you. You can see in the bottom left to my right, I believe, like all of those, you can see that it says add to favorites. You go to raid, you go over to your far right, which is all your favorites. All right, I gave someone a weapon on stream, and that's why we're on whatever country this is. But yeah, basically you just scroll down all the way until you find your friend's name, and then you raid him, and then you die to his defense, only holding the weapon that you want to drop. Which is why it's not really a thing that you can drop armor, because it's just really hard for, like, if you have a really, well, you just need a decent defense, and also it's weird that the armor doesn't break before you die at a certain point. Basically, it's usually you can only trade weapons. You can trade armor, it's just a little bit more finicky. But yes, that's basically what's going on. We definitely have to make a point to do that again. I'm gonna sweat so much, guys. Also, I have this zit today. It's just been a nightmare today, okay? Also, my headrest is by my lower neck. So by the way, if you don't know anything about the Tumble Rebellion, this is the second video we've made on it. It is a brand new TDM weapon. It is fine. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't say that. It could be amazing. I have no idea. From like, it's basically, the counter is that it's an incredibly slow weapon. At least to me, I find it to be brutal. But then again, maybe if you use the axe, you're like, dude, this is so fast, just because the axe is so slow. I don't know. Also, it basically is a weapon that can also be ignited, so you can hit LB because it is a two-handed weapon. It has multi attacks. So you can hit LB and it will light the Tumble Rebellion on fire, which I do believe just does a little bit more damage and lets you do fire damage, kind of neat. But yeah, yeah. And then the big draw to the weapon that is its kind of very unique, strange ability is that it actually can be thrown, and thrown far. So you hurl this Tumble Rebellion, this giant bar of Tumber at someone, and it does damage. I'm not sure if it's good damage, but also you throw your weapon, so you can't even use it anymore. So that's a bit of a shit time. I mean, it does do 28 damage on a passive, so that's not bad. But you know, I don't know. It just doesn't really feel like my kind of weapon as much as I would like it to be. All right, so now it's on fire. Yeah, see, it wasn't even able to out-attack that. And this person has a pretty decent thing. Also, if you get hit, you no longer keep the fire. Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. There we go. Alright, listen, please. Can we knock it off? You're at like a 9. I need you at about like a 4, alright? I'm not done with you. Oh, wow, I didn't even think about that. Can you chain lock someone with a scythe? Because, yeah, that was this, and then we did it again. Yeah, I think that person didn't even have a chance to roll away, although he was what do you call it, a dumb enemy, like he's a streamer, so he might not even had a chance, or like he wouldn't even have thought to roll away, where a smart AI would, which is fine. I could just roll away and redo that again, because they attack so fast. We're not doing a video on the scythe anymore. Oh, well, we are, but just not in this video. But that was the Tumble Rebellion. Yeah, I mean, the person was blocking, so there's that. I do believe we can break through someone's guard if we do its other attack, which is just so slow, so slow. All right. Yeah, it's just, this is what I mean by it kind of being a shit show. You can't gamify the system though. Oh, somehow you hit me. Oh great, it's not offered to me. Oh, there we go. Alright, maybe it's not. Maybe this is just forever broken. Oh, I hate it. That could have worked so much. Whatever. The scythe video 2.0, I'm sorry. It's not what I'm intending to do, but you can see I was kind of thrown between a rock and a hard place there, but I do believe there's an enemy up here, so we should be able to do something. Hello? Boom! Yeah, so we did 41 damage, which is, then again, the enemy's naked. For whatever reason, we're getting really unlucky with enemies just being nude. Like, a lot. Like, too much. Also, I'm sure you're supposed to ignite it to make it better, but... yeah. My heart's not exactly in this. I'm sure it's good. It's good for people that want to use it and make use of it, but I don't know. I also feel like it's just... oh, we also want to go up. I forgot we were trying to go get to Cohen. Which means we just go left. Alright, well, oh shit. I mean, how's it holding up? Yeah, it's okay. It's kind of holding up a little bit. It's not great. Our scythe is like taking a beating and it's still barely alive. Oh, we can do a scythe thing though. Alright, let's do that. Sorry. What is also its special rage move? Did we ever use its rage move? Oh, we didn't. What is it again? A forward? No, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we basically just run forward with it like the motorcycle. Okay. Well, we'll use Senpai Death's scythe on the on Cohen, just to see, because we didn't get to do it last time because we whiffed. We whiffed hard. So yeah. But yes, it probably does pay to actually to hit them with fire on the weapon. But yeah, as you guys can see though, that's the weird part about it. If you get like tapped once, your fire gets put out. Which sounds awesome in theory. Like, I would love a weapon in Let It Die, which is based on that. Like, if you were able to, it's a skill weapon. Like, if you're able to keep this fire lit, then you get a massive benefit. But if you get one person that hits you with a bullet, with anything, boom, it's gone. You lose out on a lot of the damage. I like that. But yeah, the fact that it has no fire and no nothing, it's just an inefficient weapon in my opinion. Then again, you are supposed to throw it. I think that's the main draw to the weapon, which you'll probably whip it at Cohen and then try to pick it up because Cohen has enough of a wiggle room to actually pick it up and throw it at him again. So go Cohen, is what I'm saying. You wonderful moron. You beautiful idiot. I love you. Alright, we're gonna use Senpai Death's scythe just for a little bit, just at first. Ooh, a screamer probably weaseled his way in here, actually, now that I think about it. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Cohen, I'm gonna need you not to move, or I'm gonna need you to just chill out for a sec. Alright. Well, I mean, not great. Boom. Ooh. Woom? I just said woom. Why? I meant to say like wham, but it happened in a weird way. Listen, Cohen, you're better than this. I'm trying to light it on fire. There we go. Did it. Pow! Pow! I didn't mean to hit it twice. The game, I hit it 3 times because I button mashed, and the game was like, "Oh, you want to do this?" No. I'll tell you the truth. What? I would lie to you. The fire damage was doing a good bit. And again, he did hit us, so we did put it out, which is unfortunate. There we go. Wham! How much did that do? Can't even see. But yeah, fire. I'll say that the fire damage is actually pretty impressive. We actually hit the shit out of him with the fire, and he was melting. Like, I've never seen a boss's health bar actually move from any element. So that's pretty wicked. Also, we have a little fanboy out here. Hey, you piece of shit. Pow! Oh, I thought it left. I thought it like glitched through the wall, which I could totally see happening with this weapon. Hey, please. Thank you so much. And I thought it'd be cool if like maybe there was some sort of like, maybe after every attack, you hit the like ignite button and then it would do this. It would like have a chance of igniting. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have no words besides if the weapon, if you see it and you're like, oh my god, then boom bam baby, you're in luck. It is for you. But to me, it's just such a slow attack speed or attack pattern that it's almost, in my opinion, not worth it or not like usable. Yeah, I don't know. Could just be me. Most likely is. All right, I give up. I don't want anything to do with you. Get away from me. Ooh, there's people over here. Oh, hello, you. All right, come here. Come on. There we go. One more time. Ooh, almost got hit me that time. Now the fire damage makes a big difference. Okay. I can test. Okay, this was a good example of maybe we'll lose the weapon instantly. My fear is, yeah. Yeah. My fear is that you'll throw it and it'll just be gone forever. Because of course it would be. God damn it, no. Oh, it's right here, never mind. It basically is gone forever if I didn't just get lucky on hitting it. I don't know how, it must have fell, must have just clipped. I don't know, man. Anyways, it's sketchy to me. That's the thing. Like, one of its abilities literally just fucking yokes the whole goddamn weapon. Like, what? Wham! It doesn't do good damage if you're able to hit with it, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Oh shit, that actually could have killed me. Burning my goddamn armor. Oh, come on. Great, again, thank you. See, this is the most fast attacking weapon ever. That's why it's just so good. Totally not like actually accidentally showing why I'm worried about the weapon itself. This should be safe though to use it, no? Because it's a cage. What's the durability on it? Because I do believe when you throw it, it does like take a chunk of durability away from it because you're whipping a piece of board around. Then again, it's a piece of timber. You think that shit would be durable, you know? Also, why not just take a pipe? Why use the wood, you know? Why not just take a giant pipe, wrap it in fire, and just use that as a giant... Why not go completely anime with it and just use a stop sign as a weapon, you know? Anyways, that is, yeah. I don't know what to say besides, I mean, yeah, again, the thing is that it's not a... Its damage is pretty amazing, but to me, that's like the least important thing, kind of. Like, I shouldn't say the least important thing, but it's just nowhere near as important as, like, being able to do that damage. Like, yeah, you could be a god, but what if it takes you fucking 3 episodes to charge up like goddamn like Dragon Ball Z? This is a problem. Normal human is just gonna come smack you in the mouth and then you're reset. Then you feel like a real bitch, okay? It only works if you have someone protecting you or something, pulling all the soul energy from the world. Listen, I don't know, it's just not my weapon. But yeah, I also want to showcase it because someone dropped it for me. Yeah, let's go mess with my defense because we've already seen that it can deal damage up top side. But then again, I'm starting to think a lot of the damage stuff is really tied to how the weapon scales. So if you, like again, like last part, we used the firework launcher or like the sword dancer dragon fist kind of thing, or lion fist kind of thing. And we did it with a striker and it was pathetic. Like it was super bad. But then we used it with a shooter class, and oh my god, which is just fucking strange that, like, I think the weapon is literally called, like, the sword something. I think it's called sword dance or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's something like that. And yet it scales off of something that's not melee based. You think something sword and strength would go together, not sword and dexterity, you know? It makes sense the weapon propels fire, but it just doesn't make sense in terms of the naming. Especially, like, even the other one where it's like the tiger something. It's just like, what? Like, it's basically a tiger hand. When I think of tiger, I don't think of shooting. I think of strength and unrelenting power. But it does look like someone robbed me. Am I no longer... Oh, 2 minutes until we're no longer special. Until we're no longer using our card. Our one-day express pass and all that. Great. Great. Man, I got a headache. I don't want it. Let's go to random. Oh wait, no, we're not doing that. We're fighting my defense because my defense is some sort of thing that you can expect to have some sort of resiliency. Meaning, like if you go to fight some people in the TDM, sometimes their armor scale like goes from okay to terrible. Yeah, like they're wearing like the rogue pants but an amazing chest piece, and you're like, okay. So this is not a good example of what you're gonna be like the resistance you're gonna be feeling when you're at like decently endgame / not that endgame, but it's just in the realm of like, okay. You exist. You may not be a top god, but you're you know, you're like one of them. Great. That's also lovely when you're fighting enemies that are smart and clever. I mean, when they're not blocking, you get a decent amount of damage. I see that's what I'm talking about. It breaks their guard, but it almost seems useless. Like, yeah, you break their guard, but what's the point? Because by the time you recover, they've already what do you call it? They're basically... I'm just trying to hit him, by the way. That's why I'm freaking out. Our armor's good enough that she won't get through. Why am I not... I'm trying to... I hit the lock-on button, but it's not doing it. Anyways, let's just do that. This is where it gets a little bit grim, guys. Ooh. I'm not gonna let you reload. Well, then you're not gonna let me hit either, because that's the best part about the assault rifle. That stupid window. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Let's eat this. I'm gonna come for you. Imagine that. You're in the middle of a fight shooting someone and they just wolfs down some sort of weird plant and you're like, oh no, I'm dead. I just feel it. I'm gonna die, you know? I will kill just you. I'm not sure how big the fire difference would be if I actually ignited myself, although it's pointless because the gun guy would just hit me. Oh, but yeah, that's what I was saying. This attack, like, yes, you break someone's guard, but by the time you're able to hit again, they can just turtle up again, so it's almost pointless why you'd break their guard. The only time you'd break a guard is if you had a follow-up attack that could actually open them up again. Otherwise, what's the point of breaking anybody's guard if they could just, you know, open up their guard again, or reclose their guard? Silliness. With you, I may be actually able to, yeah, use the fire. Not bad. Not bad, my defense. Oh god. What if I do one of these? I did a lot of damage, actually. Please. Weakness. Where is my weapon? Oh, it's gone forever. Well, that's less ideal. It's tremendously less ideal. Pow. And thwap. Listen, man, listen. The flail, my baby boy, my baby boy is so amazing. It is unreasonably amazing. Actually, not true at all. It's incredibly reasonable, actually. With the Kamas existing and all these other things, it's 100% reasonable. Whap, we did it. We beat my own self. Look at this. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. If you like it, you like it, is all I'll say. Again, I still would appreciate if anyone did drop the final version of it, because maybe that's when the damage... Because that's the thing, any slow weapon typically has monstrous amounts of damage at its end tier, because that's the reward, is that if you're able to somehow sync an attack up, then you've done it. You can you get rewarded with that. The only thing is that there's so many, the biggest part of Endgame is not dealing with stupid enemies, it's dealing with smart enemies. Now, when you get to Tengeku and the like, every enemy is clever, so every enemy is going to be like that impossibly hard to sync up and hit. Except enemies up there have like special builds that have like assault rifle plus 2 barbarians plus some sort of weird ammo regeneration thing, and you're like, oh, okay, well, that's a nightmare. Jesus. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this was the Tumber Rebellion. I'm actually very interested to see what it looks like at its end tier, because it is literally just a piece of wood with some cloth and a lighter that ignites it. So yeah, weirdness. I don't get it. But if you enjoy it, let me know why. Maybe it scales off something that I'm not looking at, although it's not the damage. Damage is great. It's just the fact that it's so awkward to sync up to me. But then again, maybe that was just because we were using the Grim Reaper's scythe, which is just weirdly fast. I was really wrong about that. I remember it being slower, but no, it's like its barrage is immensely quick, which is also probably why it breaks so easily, is because it hits so many times so quickly, kind of like the claws. But anyways, enough of that. Thank you so much for your time. Subscribe button above me, as well as 2 videos to my right. Thank you so much if you do support the channel in any way, and goodbye.